superhero, finding my confidence through drag.
So if you can imagine, there I was. It is 90 degrees in the sweltering San Diego summer heat, which I'm feeling underneath all my layers and makeup. I have a corset on so I can barely breathe, and I've walked almost 2 miles in 7-inch heels. 2 inches on the platform, but it's still a lot. And all of this is added on to the fact that this is the middle of me being in therapy 20 hours a week all summer for agoraphobia, and here I am amongst 20,000 people. And yet, despite being the most uncomfortable I've ever been, I was the most comfortable I've ever been. Here's the thing, what I realized is drag is my superhero suit. It's my armor. Not in the way that it's a mask I hide behind, but rather it's the thing. It's like me being bit by that spider, or I don't know anything else about superheroes, but it's that thing that makes me feel anything but afraid, anything but uncomfortable. So, first of all, what is drag? Drag is something that a lot of people have. It means a lot to a different. It means a lot of different things to a lot of different people, and so it's hard to define it as one thing. But really, I would describe it in one hyphenated word, which is genderfuck. It's the idea that whatever you are born with or whatever you are expected to present has nothing to do with the way that you want to live, at least just for that night on stage, or maybe it's helping you realize what you want to live like permanently. But either way, it's just a way of experimenting with gender and saying, fuck gender. So my journey with drag began the summer of my, right before my freshman year at Stanford. Me deciding that I wanted to do drag is the kind of foregone conclusion that literally everyone else around me saw, but I somehow didn't. Just like just like everyone had to pretend to be shocked when they found out that I was gay. Like, it was the kind of thing that like I thought, and maybe it was internalized homophobia, but I thought I never was going to do that. Like drag, it's cool, but that's not for me. But just like me discovering that I like theater or that I like engineering after building things my whole life, I discovered that hey, this is something that I really want to do. I mean, it's a spotlight, so so that winter, I decided I was going to learn how to sew. And after 8 hours, pretty much pulled an all-nighter trying to get my sewing machine to work, it sewed a stitch, and then it broke. But I spent the rest of that break, instead of going on vacation, doing anything else, just sewing and sewing and sewing. I don't have pictures of the first dress I made because it's horrible and you'll never see it. But I eventually got to the point where I could make my own clothes, and I could feel happy about them. And not only was I saving money by not having to buy clothes, but I could personalize them in any way I want. And I've come to realize that this is why drag is so empowering for me. See, you'd think that if in a space where I chose the heels, I made the outfit, I beat my own face, which means did your makeup. I styled the wig poorly, but I styled the wig. That's what I see me doing in the makerspace once. I choreographed the routine and I edited the music that I'm dancing to. Maybe I should be vulnerable. I mean, this is all of my decisions right out on the line. But what I realized is that no, it's quite the opposite, because I know that because every choice that I'm making about my entire appearance and all my actions are my choice, there's no way that anyone can ever tell me any different, because it's entirely authentic. I don't need to worry about any part of me that is like less than perfect. In fact, I'm more self-conscious when I'm wearing something store-bought than I am when I made it. Even if I know the one that I made, the seams are falling apart, and if I trip, it's all going to come off. Because I know that it's me, it's authentic, I designed it, I made it. So this is why I would invite everyone here to try drag. Now, maybe you don't want to try drag, like heels are a lot, but I would invite you to find your most authentic self, because that's what drag is. It's not, everyone has a different drag persona. Some people are the businesswoman who shows up to work and doesn't take any bullshit. Some people are the confident macho man who's right out of a boy band. But I don't know of any drag persona that isn't confident, and that's the thing. I want you to find your most authentic self and just be that, and that's your drag. That's your superhero costume. Thank you.